Hi guys, Scott Woodward with you. I'm here with Tony the Badger Hargraves. He's here from the UK. Tony, of course, is the leading Betfair guru trader, and he's out here on behalf of Betfair to do some advanced sports trading with me in October. Welcome, Tony. Welcome to Australia. Back home.
Thank you very much. Yeah, nice to be back.
Yeah, great to have you back. Really looking forward to the advanced sports trading courses that we're doing. Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane. I'll give you the dates at the conclusion of this video. But Tony, we're going to talk about a few things. For those of you that may have read my ebook, Living and Learning with the World's Biggest Punters, I had the privilege to work with some of the smartest guys in the business over a number of years. But I've never quite worked with anybody or studied anybody that understands the art of trading on Betfair like Tony does. Tony, you've trained the 750 people in the UK over the last couple of years. What was the one thing that stood out to you from the people that you've trained?
Just the amount that they didn't realise what they understood. They'd come along and they thought that they had most things covered and they were doing okay. And a lot of them just said they seen light bulbs going off all through the course that they hadn't even contemplated.
We're going to expand a fair bit during the course. We're going to compare the punter. Everybody starts off as a punter, and a lot of people want to move to the trader, but they don't know what that means. And so we're going to talk a fair bit about comparing a punter with a trader. Well, what's the biggest differences that you find?
Most people don't understand the concept of laying, so we explain that in full detail.
Okay.
But yeah, there's significant differences between punters and traders.
Yep.
6 main ones that we will cover in the course that explains it in more detail.
Probably the biggest one?
Oh, the biggest one off the top of my head would be chasing losses. I'd say that punters chase losses and end up, especially in the last race, pumpkin comes off or head comes off and a pumpkin goes on, and a trader won't chase. He'll look for small wins and small losses consistently.
I think most corporate bookies would agree with that comment. Tony, we're going to talk about how to profit from ratings, and I'll do my sports ratings and I'll show how I see an overlay and how I can profit from it. In my book, Trading, It's Almost Foolproof, I'm going to demonstrate the term almost. A lot of people have asked me, how can you say it's almost foolproof? Well, I'm actually going to show live why it is, why I'm very confident that the price will go in a certain direction and there's a window of opportunity for us there to grab a profit and take it or hedge it. You'll be able to see that and you'll be able to copy it and take it home and do it yourself. You're going to talk a fair bit about the foundation principles of trading, which is you call it the 4 legs.
Yeah, we have what we call the 4 legs of the chair. That'd be research and analysis, strategy, discipline, and money management. And without any one of those legs, the chair will fall over. So we put a solid foundation in place to get you trading.
Clearly, money management is a big one. Without that, you don't get very far.
Well, you don't get anywhere without any of the 4. They're always equally important. Money management is crucial, but so is having the right strategy, having the discipline to implement it, and also just as important is doing the right research and analysis before the event, because with bad analysis, it doesn't matter how good a trader you are, you're still going to lose money.
Yep. Tone, the biggest question that I get asked, and we continue to get emails almost on a daily basis, people ask, why do prices move? They want to know why they go a certain direction, why they go up or why they go down. Do I bet here? Do I lay here? We're going to expand on that a fair bit.
We do. We've got some good analytical stuff that we can show the people on why prices move at a certain point, which way the market's going to go, and it can sometimes be quite easy to identify that and profit from it.
Okay, and obviously you're very good at what you do, and you can get up on stage. People can see what you can do, and no doubt they'll be impressed. But it's not much good to them if they can't see it, learn it, and be able to take it home with them and implement it and copy exactly what you were doing. So after we come back from lunch, you're going to demonstrate your bread and butter trades, perhaps your favourite horse trade, maybe a cricket trade, a soccer trade or something, and you'll show the people in the course why you do things a certain way that they'll be able to copy.
Certainly, there's no smoke and mirrors here, Scott. It's all fairly simple. It's just a case of knowing how to do it. When you first get into a car, you can't drive it. But once you're shown how to do it,
Yep.
it's quite simple, and you can keep doing it. So it is just a case of showing people how to do this,
Yeah.
what to look for, and they'll be able to go home and do it the same day.
And avoid the crashes, yeah.
Absolutely.
Tony, the trading process is a big part of what we're going to talk about after lunch, and the first part of that is identifying opportunities. If you can't identify an opportunity, that's where your trading day starts.
Exactly right. It's just a basic 4-step process. It's not rocket science, you know. Like we say in a soccer game, 3 things will happen. Team A will score, Team B will score, or no one will score. So it's just a 4-step process. We do the analysis, we look at the strategy, we look at the money management, and then we have the discipline, and then we trade.
Yeah, and like the probability success percentage is amazing, some of the stuff that's come up. And I know when you got off the plane and you talked to me about Manchester United and Arsenal, I mean, that was just amazing, just the stats that come off from that.
Manchester United have a home record that's phenomenal. They've won 86 of their last 93 home games, and they should be priced every week at $1.16.
Yeah.
However, they're often $1.30, $1.40, and they were $1.50 against Arsenal. So I advised you to back them. $1.50, and they ended up winning the game 8-2.
Yeah, but it's not about backing a winner, taking the $1.50 and backing a winner. No. It's about making a profit, trading. So you would advise take the $1.50, and then you have to have the exit strategy at around $1.20 or something.
Absolutely, that's what we said. Get out around $1.19, $1.20, lock in the profit.
Yep.
Usually, as soon as Manchester United take the lead, they come into somewhere between $1.15, $1.20. You exit the trade, and then it doesn't matter what happens for the rest of the game. You're guaranteed to win.
Okay. Now, after you've identified the opportunities and you've identified the probability of successes, you'll access your daily trades. You compare those with what's in the marketplace, what Betfair are betting, and then you'll put your overall strategy in place for the day.
Exactly right. We assess the prices on the exchanges based on the analysis that we've done. And a very simple way would be a coin toss. We know that it should be 50-50, and in an even market, they should both be priced at $2. If we went on to Betfair and found that heads was $1.75, we'd be laying it because we know that's value.
Yep. And after you've done that, then you need to get the strategy right. Is it going to be an early go? Is it going to be an in-play trade? All those things are relevant to what you do.
I think in that instance, it would be a pre-coin toss trade because we know the market will level it up. Probably, you do it a lot with rugby league. You see early prices in the week, and you know that they're going to either firm or drift. So you'd advise to back them now, and we can even exit the trade before the game even kicks off.
Yeah, and just a stark reminder, all of this doesn't mean anything if we don't have the right money management techniques in place and we don't have the right staking plan. All those things we just talked about don't mean much. So we absolutely need to get that right. We're going to talk a fair bit about money management.
For certain we are, yeah. But like we said before, it's like cut one of those leaves off the chair and sit on it. It's going to fall over. Okay,
look, the course goes all morning and all afternoon. There's a fair bit in it to take in, and we haven't got time to talk about all the things here. We're going to talk about in the run techniques that you use, a special horse racing technique that you lose with back, then lay, then back, and talk about the frame of mind, common mistakes that a lot of people make, and some of the must-dos that you have to do if you want to be a successful and a profitable trader.
I've got half a dozen regular techniques that I call my bread and butter techniques that I'm happy to show and share, and we can highlight those during the course.
Yep.
They could be backing and laying, then laying and backing during the race, during the event, during the game, whatever sport. The underlying market's irrelevant. These techniques work on all sports, all kinds of events, any day or night.
And obviously developing as a trader, for those that want to go to the next level, there's a lot of bells and whistles that you can do as well, and we'll expand a little bit on that for those that are interested. Okay, look, there it is. Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane are the dates in October. Sydney, Wednesday, October 5 and 7. We're at Wallara Pennington RSL, a fantastic place. In Melbourne, we're at where are we at Melbourne?
I don't know, mate. You booked it.
The Combar, one of the great joints in Melbourne, just off Collins Street. Very classy place, the Combar. And Brisbane, of course, we're in the Broncos Leagues Club in Brisbane, and they may very well be premiers by the time we're there, October 14, it might be a happy little place to be.
Let's hope so.
Yeah,
Be a big night.
I don't know about that. I'm not on them at this stage, but I may very well be come grand final day. So there it is. Tony and I are looking forward to seeing you. It should be a lot of fun, and I hope and I'm pretty sure that you'll pick something up and that you'll become a profitable trader. Look forward to seeing you there, Tony.
See you there, mate.
Cheers.